Hello everyone. Happy Sunday afternoon. Happy Mother's Day. I hope you guys are having good times with your mom. Maybe having lunch or dinner. Hey Ginger. So for today we're gonna play Necrobarista, the final pour. I've been on this menu screen for a while now, and I'm glad how chill the music seems so far. No controller this time because I feel like as a visual novel, I don't need to go hardcore gamer mode. I hope the music and the audio's fine. Okay, let's get into it. I don't know if this is a cutscene or should I click? Oh, I'm moving the mouse around. Okay, I'm gonna try clicking. Henry Lawson. I know it's supposed to be a cafe, but this has heavy club vibes. I like the neon though. Okay. Okay, it looks very techno as well, but at the same time, there's like roots growing on the walls. I like it. You're more organized than last time, I see. I'm not very confident with my voice, but since this being a visual novel, I'll do my best. I can't promise good voice acting though. Practice makes perfect. Hey Maddie, how much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. Great. Now, Jay? What's up, little P? I found you a chair. Thank you. So, this whole thing Surely it's not legal. Yeah. The music's the music and atmosphere is getting kind of serious. Maddie wasn't clear on that. Yes, the council found it confronting. For good reason, I suppose. Because it utterly upsets the natural order. Mate, it's not just bureaucracy. Shush you. Most rules can be bent after all. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. As I'm sure you've realized. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Ah, is this related to her gambling for time? Mm-hmm. So, the transfer was the same sort of magic we're doing now, yes. Small scale though. Doing it on a larger scale requires a bit more preparation. The councils successfully suppressed all available information about it though. For a good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. I'm guessing they die. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. Yep. Stubborn scholars notwithstanding. What do you even call this sort of magic then? Question's irrelevant. Because it's banned. Extremely cool. That's what I call it. Huh. I wonder if I don't know if she has a robot hand. Or that's just like a metal glove. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. But hey, we're among friends. So we can call it what it really is. You're doing necromancy, guys. That's that's what all that was for. Achievement unlocked. Prologue. From your hazy memories, a certain word calls out to you. Necromancy. You try desperately to remember what it meant. Oh, I can click it. This fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the path. Right? I like the ambience and the setup. Not gonna lie, I'm getting tired of talking. But it's fun. The story's sucking me in so far. Remember what transpired and never forget. You are dead. That's a lot of words. Too bad I'm not reading them. Nope. There's an arrow. So I should go the opposite way, right? Oh, it won't let me. Hello, ma'am, sir. It's raining. Well, it's a visual novel, so I doubt there's extra secrets somewhere, right? Usually visual novels are like you're in for the ride. The story is established. Just go through the motions. Press and hold the left mouse button to inspect a memory. Oh. Okay, it's a coffee sign. There's a lot of words loading, but I noticed the and symbol in the periods aren't moving. Let's inspect. Oh, I have to hold it. Maddie's rules. Number 1. We welcome both living and the dead. Patrons will be served in the order they arrive. Don't ask who's alive. It's rude. If someone wants you to know, they'll tell you. That's a good rule. Maybe I should take that down. The dead have 24 hours to spend within the premises before moving on. Strictly enforced. No, we do. You don't have Wi-Fi. That sucks, but I guess from the premise, they're doing some illegal shit. So having a Wi-Fi can be a security breach. Report broken items and other anomalies to staff. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. Don't feed the Eidolons. I guess not in this establishment. They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact. I'm clicking and nothing more is coming out, so I guess I'll click the X. That's kind of cool. I'm guessing if I hold it, it will repeat, right? Yeah. Okay. I suppose I should enter, but gamer instinct. Is there something in the darkness? Nope. Hello? Part 1. The Terminal. Australia? In the future. Excerpts from online reviews. I hope they're all shitty. Pretty unremarkable coffee. Barista speaks Chinese, but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. I'm very self-conscious about my top hat now. No, you should be. Observe little girl running around cafe with knife. Unsupervised. I mean, little girls will do what little girls do. Came down with deep sense of ennui after visiting. If I open a coffee shop and I get this review, I would take that as a compliment. Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about burnt taste in coffee. It it's roasted, sir. That's the roasted taste of the beans. This coffee is some of the best I've ever had. 5 stars. Disclosure. I have no taste buds. These reviews are great. The door closes. Hey, mate. You right? Oh my gosh, you're Australian. I can't do an Australian accent. You can see me? Aha, he's dead. Clear as day, yeah. What can I get ya? I've been walking around for hours. Nobody was talking to me. I don't even know how I got in here. I think you'll find it was via the front door. Right. Where am I? I like how the music is picking up a bit. This dearly departed is the terminal. Heartland's finest. Departed. You're dead, bro. Hey, Ren! Glad you made it. Happy Mother's Day. They're keeping her under the ground. They say our coffee's to die for. So she broke the news to him. You dead, bro? I don't really know how to go about this. Ask me anything, man. You're not the first disheveled dead guy to drop in. And I'm sure you won't be the last. What does everyone else ask? They generally ask, what does everyone else ask? Not gonna lie, when he asked that, in my head, I thought I would probably ask that question too. Ah, shit. And they always say that. And there's the embarrassed silence. Alright, alright. I get it. You make a habit of bullying everyone who comes through, or just the pitiful ones? It's almost exclusively the latter. I guess that's consistent. Always felt like people saw me as a pitiful guy. Sorry, I was actually just kidding there. No, you're right. I'm a fucking sad sack. Aw. Boss hated me. Family hated me. Work sucked. Just like everything else about me. Now I'm never gonna have a chance to make things better for myself. That's it. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. Oh, that's a steak reference, right? Hey, come on. And now I'm sitting in a cafe for dead people falling apart in front of the barista. Mate, pull it together. Number 1 rule, No breakdowns in the cafe, please. I promise, man. You are okay. I know how it is. Are are you dead? You're not supposed to ask that. No? And I don't know if you read the rules outside, but God, I did. Yes. Can't even get that right. You're glad he isn't literally falling apart. Yeah, that would be. I would like to see a different tag in the game if that happened. This is a lot sadder than I thought. Well, it's about death. And probably, I'm just assuming moving on. Or maybe the lack thereof. But we'll see. Death is always a kind of serious topic. In that case, you'll also have read that you have 24 hours left before you gotta move on to the next place. And I don't think you want to spend them having one big, long, extended panic attack. She makes a good point. Yeah, man, 24 hours. You read the rules? Ah, shit. What I'm saying is, everything's okay. Just take some deep breath. We'll sort this out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh my god. I don't want to be a fuss. Cafe's empty. It's not like I've got anything else going on. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? Yeah. You're not making a scene or anything. I'm kind of a burden. This guy is just unloading. You're not. Promise. Chin up, mate. Let me tell you about the building. It's got some cool history. So, the first time I came here was about 4 years ago. Oh, you just skipped it. And that's why you should never ever serve a martini to a dead biker. Even if he specifically asked for one. I wanted to hear that story. So, you're also a barista. I mean, a bartender. Plus a barista, I'm guessing. That's a weird combination of a place. Out of all the possible ways to react to that, that's one I certainly didn't expect. Yeah, no point in seeking eternal vengeance if you're gonna have to leave in a few hours anyway. Makes sense? It kinda strips it of meaning, you know? There's no way to tell whether you'll even care once you cross over. Yeah, man, just let go. But then again, maybe I'm just being a buzzkill about it. Should go around policing people's reactions to things. I'm still wrapping my head around this death, that is. Feels weird to say it, doesn't it? Weird? Yeah, that's the word. So you said most people don't ever find out how they died before they pass? Even if they got murdered or something? Yep. Most people don't die from murder. It's mostly sickness. Or old age. Or lawnmower accidents. Oh my god. Not the lawnmower accidents. Well, they call them accidents. But really, loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits. This is true. I know evil spirits who exclusively possess lawnmowers. That's how I met one of them. I knew it. You know what? I feel like deep down we all knew, but someone finally said it. That said, alright, hold on just a moment. We can't just drop that and move on. Yes, we can. What are you even gonna do with this knowledge? You're dead, bro. Possess lawnmowers? Seriously? Yeah. Anything with spinning blades attracts him. Garden equipment, blenders, power saws. They're a real pain in the arse. So if anyone in chat that didn't know, yeah, you've you've at least heard about blender accidents, right? Well, quote unquote accidents. Gotta do at least 1 or 2 exorcisms a month on the coffee grinder. That's wild. So, I know I'm breaking the rules again, but how many people in here are dead? Yeah. It's a cafe for dead people. Does that mean it's everyone? No. Or are some of these people just really into ghost cafes? A little of column A, a little bit of column B. Plenty of mortals come through. But this is one of the only crossing points in the country. So we get a lot of your type. That's also why the rent is so high. Because those vampires who own the place know we get a lot of foot traffic. Fucking bloodsuckers. Dude, you're questioning vampires? You're literally dead. No. Like boomers. Landlord class. Ah, those are the worst kinds. Ah. Same thing, I guess. Exactly. So, to answer your question, there are 9 customers in here right now. Out of those 9, yourself included, I'd say 4 or 5 of them are just passing through on their way to the next place. How can you tell? Once you've worked here for a while, you get a sort of sixth sense for this kind of thing. Gotcha. Speaking of sixth senses, I've got one for trouble. You have 2 sixths? I was gonna say, isn't that a 7th sense? I like this girl. I forgot her name already though, and I'm not sure if she has a robot arm. Hello. Ashley. Oh my god, she has gremlin energy, I can feel it. Ashley had adopted the cafe staff a couple years back. Much in the same way that Puppy adopts a squeaky toy. Is she my boss? Is she our boss? She was the kind of ferociously smart kid who absorbed information like a sponge. But only used it to cause trouble. Yep. Gremlin energy. Today she was accompanied by the stench of motor oil and brought with her a look that said, "I'm an invincible genius." She was mostly right about that one. Alright, I know that look. Spit it out. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Cut the crap, kid. What are you after? I'm busy dealing with a customer. Yeah, I'm a genius. Oh no. I'm not really needing any attention. Shut up, Keyshawn. Did he introduce himself earlier? I don't think so. I think this is the first time we're hearing his name. I need an extra pair of hands. And none of my ashlings are around to help. She has a following, OMG. Don't you have any clamps? You got a bunch of your birthday last month. We got a bunch for your birthday last month. They're all being used for other very important things. They were not. Pretty sure I saw one on a table upstairs earlier. No, I really need a helper. Ashley, I'm busy. Please. Hey, I could probably. Please. I could use some help. I could. Come on, Ashley. You've gotta let us work. I'm not gonna get anything done down here if I have to keep going upstairs to find the screwdrivers you've misplaced. Ah. But... Hey? No dice. No dice, Ashley. What about Shay? He can help me. But what about he's emptying the dishwasher? Sound familiar? It should, because I told you to do it an hour ago. Uh-oh. Eh. It's really no trouble. Oh. Why don't I take this guy? Only thing he's busy with is being dead. He has a point. Hey, come on. Ashley, I'm not going to argue with you about this. I'm sure he would rather relax than be bossed around. Also manners. We've talked about this. You gotta be more respectful in front of the customers. Please. I'm happy to go upstairs. I bet he just wants to take his mind off the fact that he's dead. And lawnmowers are possessed. Really, it's fine. I don't have anything else going on. And I'm super dead. I'm cool with it. Just like your corpse. I am Keyshawn. You see, this is the first time he's introducing himself, I think. A very dead guy. Happy to help. You sure? I can just send her back upstairs. Promise. It's fine. I'd just sit around and be a pain otherwise. And Keyshawn got some tools. He has a screwdriver. Looks like pliers. Perfect. Come on, peon. Ashley, you little shit. She strikes me as those people that get what they want because she's cute, you know? You have work to do. Ashley wasn't getting enough attention. But with Maddie's newfound responsibilities, some sacrifices had to be made. That meant the kid would just have to occupy herself more often than not. She still felt guilty as hell about it, and You know, I reckon this place needs more plants. We got that plant guy. Jesus Christ, Jay. Okay, he was the guy cleaning out the dishwasher for Ashley because she didn't do it. You're gonna give me a heart attack, you old bastard. What's on your mind? Head in the clouds, as per usual. Do I look like I was thinking weighty thought? Excruciatingly so. What's going on? Nothing important. I like Maddie's design, not gonna lie. I like the glasses, the color of her eyes, and the eye bags. And her haircut kinda sucks. Do you see those bangs? Why are they so uneven? Just my resting bitch face. Yes, your resting bitch face. It's good. It's a good bitch face. Nope. This one's different. How so? Your facial expression is reminding me of the time you tried to fistfight that cosplayer. Relatable. I'm not getting into it. Oh, the samurai? The one who barged in, waving his gift store katana around and demanding satisfaction after I refused to put 15 shots in his coffee. Yeah, that sounds like a person you don't want to put 15 shots of in his coffee. Weirdly specific. What's it look like? It looks like this. It's a good face. Maybe I should take a screenshot. I'm doing that right now. Okay, where were we? Looks like you just got threatened with thousandfold Nippon steel. It's a precious memory, so I remember it very clearly. A mix of deep disgust and a whole bunch of derision. And a tiny pinch of pity. Yep, that's me. What a mood. That is a mood. Like I said earlier, you know, let me take a sip of water. The talking's kind of tiring, but I'm enjoying this. Okay, let's go. You alright now? Real talk. I'm fine. I'm actually fine. Fine, or let's not talk about it, fine. The second one. Pharaoh. Offer still open if you'd like to talk things out. In the meantime, sorry. Can I grab that tea towel? My hands are wet. Oh! Oh yeah, here you go. So, did the dishes need hand washing or... I'm sure I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier. Nah. Thing's busted. Door latch won't close. Might call the repairman. Ashley shouldn't wash him by hand anyway. Her arms would corrode. I knew it! She has robot arms! So I did it. Not a problem. Yeah, fair enough. So like I mentioned, it'll need a repair. Unless you wanna let Ashley at it. I'd call the repairman myself. but our landline stopped working last week. Things are falling apart in this cafe. We have a landline? Yes. Ancient technology. An inelegant tool for a less civilized age. Oh yeah, the setting is this year 3000 something. Only works when you pay the bill though. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to get it repaired or to just buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for part. The costs are pretty close, all things considered. Hey, don't work too hard. You'll worry yourself into an early grave. Hey, you spent 50 years digging holes. He's a whatchamacallit. There's a there's a name for that profession, right? It's at the tip of my tongue. You know, like Yorick from League of Legends. Oh yeah, the holes in the cheese. You have to do that manually. Someone has to do it. Otherwise, cheese isn't iconic. That sounds like pretty tough work, old man. Ow, old man. For your information, I'm barely 170-ish. Well, this is the year 3000, so maybe the life expectancy is longer, but he doesn't even have white hair. I'm failing to see the inaccuracy. It was during a literal gold rush. Everyone was doing it. Only thing different about me is that I eventually started digging up things more interesting than gold. Oh, he doesn't dig holes to bury bodies. He was a miner. Only kind of gold I'm interested in is brown gold. Coffee. I knew it. I mean coffee. Shut up. Hey. So. Hmm? I know it's just another stress on the stress pile. But I think we need to put in an order for more kitchenware soon. Yeah, another thing that costs money. We're beginning to run out of cutlery though. It keeps disappearing, not sure where. I don't know how long it can wait before we get more. Is that a robot crab? Ugh. Don't know if we can afford that this month. Just, everything's a bit too pricey right now. Doesn't help that coffee cartels keep pushing prices up. I don't think the importer is part of a cartel. They're quite nice. I've seen photos of their kids. That's how they get you, Che. You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals with the prices they charge. Wholesale my R's. And yet we keep buying from them. Well, yeah. The beans are good, man. Thinking about those beans. It's just everything else on top of them that's stressing me out. Ah, yes. I'll happily accept the blame for some of that. It's fine. You don't have to. I know it's all on me. I've just got to figure out how to pay everything off. Everything. And everyone. The shifty council of death and the doubly shitty time debt We owe them are the last things I want to talk about right now. Ooh, they have a time debt. I've lost enough sleep over it already. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm worried about you, you know? You had a lot of responsibility dropped on you in a very short period of time. I can't I can't help but feel a little bit culpable for that. I know. Yeah, I know. And you, I can't thank you enough. Shh. It's alright. Hold yourself together. We'll figure it out as a team. Just like we always have. I just don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with it. You know? I get it. And I don't want you to feel like I'm imposing or interfering too much. I know the cafe's yours now. And even though things are a bit much at the moment, I know I keep saying this, Maddie, but I don't know how much time we have to deal with all of this before things start falling apart. Things are already falling apart. But you're going to have to face reality at some point. You know that, right? Her outfit's kind of weird. I mean, I commented about her haircut, but I haven't actually taken a look at her whole outfit yet. Che, oh my god, yes I know. Okay, let's see. She's probably wearing one of those skin tight black long sleeve, and then a polo, and then a jacket, and looks like a red lanyard with one earring, or maybe two, but one's dangling. I don't need any more reminders from you. Back off, man. The council's always on my mind. I can't escape them. My best is all I can do, okay? Just because you're my best friend and my old boss and my mentor doesn't mean I need you preaching at me about how I need to deal with my problems. Ooh. Because they're my problems now, not yours. Alright? Alright, no worries. I'll give you some space. Might go check on Ashley. You seen her recently? She's upstairs. Is she wearing an apron? Drag the customer up there, talking about clamps or something. I'd better go rescue them then. Be back in a bit. Okay, shorts and a fishnet. Shit, he's right, isn't he? We really could use some more plants. I forgot that's how the conversation started. So, we're gonna strap a big old steak knife to it. That's Ashley speaking. And make them fight each other. Oh my god. I love it. Yo, Ashley's theme is so upbeat. Like, and I like that there's some serene bits to it. But then this place. This is gonna be great. That's Kashin. I wanna build something that gets put on that TV show Rogue Battle Royale. With flamethrowers on it. You're not gonna put one on this little guy, are you? A flamethrower? Probably not. But I want you to record the fight on my phone so we can send it to the producers. Yeah, sure thing. Let's get this knife attached. Is that how she lost her arms? Pass me those zip ties. Oh no. Zip ties. And the knife. Knife. Oh my god. The coffee review earlier, I saw a child holding a knife unsupervised. This is it. And my coffee. Oh my Chase face. Are you sure? Who even gave you that? Coffee. Damn it. It's empty. My coffee is empty, Kishan. The world is beginning to vibrate. Maybe it's good for you. Maybe it's good that your cup runneth empty, yeah? I think my cup needs to run it with more espresso on it. How many shots did you put in there? Too many, Keishan. But did anyone ask Icarus how many shots of espresso he had? Not gonna lie, Icarus was probably flying on a high. There's a robot arm. Yeah, I'm reading a book about Icarus. He flew into the sun. I'm cultured, yes you are. In unrelated news, I have a headache. Caffeine headache. I think you might want to read a little more about Icarus. Do you know the ending, Ashley? There's a twist ending to that one. I'm holding a knife, Keishan. No spoilers. Okay, I love Ashley. No spoilers. Promise. I probably can't make an audible gulp. Alright, Shay. Just say hi. Try not to get a knife slung at you this time. This time? You got this. Hey kids. Intruder. Where's the throat ASMR? I'm talking. I'm making throat sounds right now. You failed. You got a knife flung at him. Keishan, my buddy, my pal. Did I get him? Oh my god. No. You missed. Damn it. But wait. You threw it on purpose? Extremely on purpose, yes. I'm fine, by the way. Oh, it's just you. Would it have been worse if it was someone else? Probably. Unless they were an actual spy come to steal my robot design. Then it would have been good. Hey, I think I'm crashing. Zzz. Oh no. Is she okay? Did I kill her? Chill, man. You just sat around. She'll wake up about in 15 minutes with no ill effect. But you probably shouldn't give her any more coffee. She turns into a real goblin. Yeah, I can tell. Oh. She told me that it'd make her immeasurably powerful. I mean, she's not wrong. But you know, great power, great responsibility, yada yada. She's 13. Oh my god, she shouldn't be drinking coffee. Yeah, she's got plenty of energy. Maybe not the sense of responsibility though. Yeah, I don't even know how I ended up sitting here attaching knives to robots. He's very convincing. Nah, bro, I think you're just gullible. You don't have to tell me, mate. She basically lives here. Her parents would kill me if they found out she'd nearly killed me. Pretty good blind throw though. She makes me proud in the weirdest ways. Right? Oh my, kids do not need coffee. Huh. Did she learn from the best? She did. But the best definitely wasn't me. Maddie's pretty deadly with knives. Ooh. Loves her flashy trick. Bad habit, probably. She's out cold. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm being very rude. My name's Che. I used to own this place. Now I just sort sit around and cause trouble and sometimes have knives thrown at me, I guess. You needed coffee, but you detest the taste. You're a very deep character, Cab. I'm Keyshawn, and I died today. Is that the end of chapter 1? Wonk. Oh my god. It's the robots. This one has milk? I wanna say milk. I'm alive. I'm alive. That's a beer bottle. Oof. We got a loud one here. Aw, be nice. You know it's scary waking up. Big light's coming towards me. I think it's reliving its last moments. Looks like it. What is happening? Hello. I don't remember having this many limbs. I do. Join the club, pal. Yeah, get with the program. We are reborn in a new image. I see. I'm Kepler. Nice to meet ya. And I'm Jacoby. I am undefined. I don't know if that name will stick. Its body's made of milk carton. Should we just call it milk? No, too basic. Imagine if you called me a goon just because I'm made of a goon box. I wouldn't like that at all. Ashley was yelling about someone called Lovelace the other day. That's a good one, I think. How does our new friend feel about it? Acceptable? Excellent. Nice to meet you, Lovelace. I did not expect robot crabs in this game, but I'm here for it. Look at you, turning into a responsible human being. During intermissions at the end of episodes, you can freely explore the terminal. Memories are scattered throughout the terminal that delve into the tales of its patron. More locations and memories become available as you progress through the main story. It's Maddie. So we click on Maddie to continue the story. Okay, let's check out her outfit. Is that a tailcoat? She looks like she has a black long sleeve and then a short sleeve with the tailcoat. And then she wore the apron and then the jacket. Only one pair, only one earring with fishnets and red sneakers. Knife. Before we do some exploring, I actually ran out of water. And talking is kind of rough on my throat. So I'll be back to get some water. BRB. Hello, I'm back. Watching Zoel's soul leave his VTuber body is funny. Yeah, I just like suddenly die. Croissant! Reviews. Spirit-resistant quartz crucibles. Self-sealing lids. Product description. Heat-resistant. Self-sealing lids from airtight seals around the crucible's ground rim. Highly resistant to corruption and spiritual interference. Their inner and outer coverings allow for easy spotting of cracks or imperfections. Quality suitable for mixing potions and filters. Average. That sounded like a good review, and it's only 3.5 out of 5. Product review 5 over 5. I love this. The covering, despite being quartz, has a textured appearance that gives the silky, smooth feel to it. Most crucibles feel sterile and cold, but this one makes for a perfect beverage container when entertaining guests. 4 out of 5. The previous crucible set I used was inherited from my grandmother who brought them over from New England. Unfortunately, 2 months at sea were not kind to her spiritware, and her crucibles were filled with tiny cracks and micro fractures that allowed unsightly looking soot to build up. Blah blah blah. Oh my god, this review. Needless to say, this new set is much nicer. Sometimes there are reviews like that though. Like, they tell a whole fucking story before they get to the actual review. For 2 weeks and it didn't crack. Decent for the price. Is spirit work like just a common thing in the year 3000 in this world? What the fuck? Oh, they're advertising it as spirit resistant, but it's not. Five five, nice color. Let's see what else is here. Oh, this thing. Back room. E. All $4. Kind of expensive. Hmm. It's their menu. Toast. Eggs your way. Yeah. Avocado, $4. I feel like avocado should cost more than a slice of bacon. Chase collection. Yeah, let's look at this. It's kind of freaky. We're 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 looking at this thing from the bottom up, but this looks like stairs. He doesn't actually read the books, but he has a collection. He uses he uses it like you would earphones to stop people from talking to you. I don't think I'm gonna read this once. I'm probably just gonna read the conversations. Oh my god. Okay, I'm closing this. Hmm, what else is around? These are the rules, right? Thinking about alchemy the wrong way. Oh, the lighting changed and the music changed. So I'm guessing these intermissions are like supplementary stuff. Lamington recipe. To help us get engrossed with the world and story more. Can I leave? I don't think so. Hey, it's the crab. Ashley's journal. You know what? I'll take a peek. Why are the Ashley theme music so good? Okay, that was actually a very interesting read. Let's see. The tree. No. Design. Are those? Oh, it looks like salt and pepper. I thought they were binoculars. Let's see. Can I go up? Nope. As far as I can go. Okay, let's progress the story then. Continue? Yes. Man, I'd love to see that. I could use a pick-me-up. I can't promise it'll be there. It's kind of inconsistent. Still though, a hallway that's only there sometimes? How do you get to the kitchen otherwise? There's another slightly longer one that we use instead. It's much less exciting. But on the upside, it's consistently there. I love telling new people about it though. The reaction's always hilarious. I definitely did expect to be getting enthusiastic today over a weird quantum hallway. Or enthusiastic at all, actually, because as soon as I stopped thinking about it, I realized I'm actually extremely messed up about this. I understand. Your life has gotten very weird very fast, conceptually speaking. Or your unlife. I should be better at talking about this by now, shouldn't I? Geez, that's not a fun one to think about, huh? Just keep talking about the hallway so I can keep my mind off this. I knew it. He doesn't want to think about being dead. To be honest, I'm not sure I could even properly explain a lot of what goes on in here. The building's mildly sentient. Too much magic in the soul for it to be, not to be, really. So the cafe is alive? Not necessarily. Plenty of things have come to life here, but as far as we can tell, the building itself doesn't really fall into that category. Also, it mostly tends to shift itself in ways that are helpful, instead of frustrating. So, quantum hallways. I'm making myself a cuppa. Oh, I didn't realize I can click the highlighted words and it'll give me a definition. Okay, that's good to know moving forward. You want something? Nah, I'm good for now. Also, what's the barista's name? It's Maddie. Aren't you listening? I didn't actually catch it, and I feel like a jerk. Ah, Maddie. She's the owner now. Not just the barista. Still makes coffee, of course. But since she's the owner now, she has a lot more to juggle. Why you asking? Got your eye on her, eh? No. I have a boyfriend. He gay! Ishan's gay! Ad? Ooh, past tense? Is it because you're dead or you guys broke off? Oh jeez, this is a lot. I can't imagine how he's feeling. Try not to think about it. Okay. Yep. Okay. You want that drink now? I think I want something a little more potent than coffee right now. Sorry. Don't enable him, Kishan. That's Maddie speaking. Shush! I can get you something stronger, mate. A shot of whiskey, perhaps? I thought this was a cafe. Well, it is. Mostly. We do serve alcohol, though. And stronger things on request. Stronger? Like what? Baiju? Why isn't Baiju highlighted? That's what I want to know. Absent? Pure ethanol. You think a place like this wouldn't have anything stronger than that? Stronger than pure ethanol? Sure. You remind me later that I might pull out some of my special reserve. Don't enable him, Keishan. Hey, someone's gotta drink it. I know you're not gonna touch the stuff aside from setting it on fire. Excuse me? I have a perfectly good reason for wanting to set a puddle of distilled soul on fire. Distilled soul? We'll agree to disagree on that one. So, Ishan, what'll it be? Actually, I changed my mind on the coffee. Can I order something complex? Gotta treat myself on my last day on Earth. I'm after a sugar rush. If we have the ingredients, it shouldn't be an issue. Maddie can whip it up for you. Cool. In that case, she's gone. Can I have a large quadruple shot, double vanilla caramel, no foam, super hot, reverse, coconut milk macchiato? my god. With 2 sugars and a whipped cream on top. Maddie. Yes, dearest. Can you uh I don't quite know how. Is this real? Um oh, is it too much? I was gonna ask for that shot of whiskey Jay mentioned earlier, but it seemed a little extra. Well, yes, it is too much. I don't think even Starbucks would serve that. Why? Because it's a fucked up order, man. Damn. Every single word of that increased my urge to set espresso machine on fire. So I wouldn't have to think about making coffee ever again. Maddie has all the classic symptoms of being a pyromaniac, but she's definitely not a pyromaniac. Oh, but the whiskey's fine. I do that too. I have a counter offer, which you have to accept. Yeah? I'll make you another double shot long black, and I'll put whiskey in it. But I won't call you a hipster this time. If you decline my offer, on God, I will strip your soul from your body and use it to scrub the counters at closing time. They will smell delicious afterward. If that's any consolation. Yikes. That does sound like a competitive counter offer. Not the soul thing. I'll take the coffee. My generosity knows no bounds. Let me take a picture of this. Just send it to myself. Normie. So to conclude, that order sucked because it defies the laws of physics. Has a heart attack's worth of sugar in it, and is something only wankers ask for. Is it possible to die twice? Yep. You can die twice if you're brought back from the dead. Or if you manage to really annoy someone between here and the next place. Which is more likely because resurrection is illegal. But if you're asking whether you can get a heart attack or whatever, the answer is no. Life and death have a slightly different meaning here. Can't die from natural causes. It's a bit complex and weird, and we're still in the process of figuring out how it all works. I'm over 200 years old, and I still haven't made proper sense of it yet. Just got some vague ideas. Right. So what's keeping me from just staying here? Like, I'm already dead. Why do I have to go to the next place? You've got a certain number of hours you're allowed to remain on the edge of the mortal realm. Hours are fungible. Ever since NFTs, that word has like a negative connotation now. Fungible? They can be bought, sold, and exchanged. Generally speaking. But the Council of Death always collects on debts owed to them. And you'll start running up a debt if you stay here too long. Your soul starts to get itchy too. It's not something you want to experience. We've had a few stay past there a lot of time, and they gotten very uncomfortable very fast. It starts with general irritability. Then worse things begin to happen. Uh-huh. It's a weird thing to wrap your head around. How long do I have before I need to make myself scarce? You get 24 hours. Any longer, and we started to pick up the tab since you're on our premises. And as charming as you are, we already racked up too much time debt from letting people stick around past their expiry date. We're deep enough in the hole as it is, hours wise. And cash wise. We're extremely poor. And we've been a bit too lenient in the past, letting people stay just a little longer instead of gently shooing them onto the next plane of existence, etc. You know the drill. But hey, since hours are fungible, you can always acquire them some other way. There's something happening tonight actually that you might be interested in. I like how Ashley's just not KO'd, but they brought her limp body to the table so she's still part of the group. Seriously? You're still doing that? Shush. You know the console doesn't look on that stuff favorably. Ned said so himself. It draws customers and helps us shave down the debt. I'll take whatever I can get. And hey, fuck Ned. You have a 13-year-old right here, you know. Ugh. She's heard enough coarse language for a lifetime. I'm not too worried about her. She's right though. What? Every time Ned comes around, he makes you guys really stressed out. Maybe not you so much, but Maddie gets nervous and it brings down the mood, man. So fuck Ned. Oh my god. Goodness, I think you've had too much coffee today. I am crashing so hard right now, you have no idea. It's like I was crashing earlier, but that was just pre-crash. And I'm having double crash or something. All I ask is that you try and keep the swearing to a minimum when customers are around. Okay. Does Keishan count? It's fine. A couple of my housemates are tradies, so you learn to ignore it pretty quick. They're still tradies, unless they change career in the last couple of days. But they're not my roommates anymore because, hey mates, have I mentioned how much being dead sucks? Because it sucks and I feel extremely bad about it. Yeah, you mentioned. Having a pretty bad time right now in general, to be honest. Dude, just accept it. Yep. Even just adopting your language is a pain, isn't it? Want a proper drink now? Without coffee in it? Yeah, that'd be good. The TV didn't say anything about there being a storm tonight. Huh. It looks like a decent sized one rolling in. Melbourne weather strikes again. I'll go upstairs and close the windows. Cheers. Come on, Ashley. Let's clean up your workbench while we're up there, yeah? Ugh. Do you need a bribe? Yes. I have some chocolate hidden away. Acceptable. Wait. Dead people can still get drunk, yeah? Why else do you think we serve alcohol? To make money? Well, yeah. Hang on. Do I even have my wallet? Doubt it. I don't. Yeah. How does that work? Why do I have to? Why do I have my clothes but not the contents of my pocket? I do know, dude. Everyone's experience is different. Death doesn't follow many rules. Only universal rule I can think of is that you can't stay. People don't generally come in without their clothes, fortunately. I like how they made the lightning appear first before the thunder. Hmm. So about this drink, I guess you're gonna give me straight vodka or something? Why is that? I don't like making complex drinks. I mean, you don't like making complex drinks. Ah, dude, no. I don't like making ridiculous caffeine-laced milkshakes for overcompensating soccer dads. I'm happy to mix a cocktail within reason. Oh, okay. What you've got then? She's got everything you can think of. And then some. I could go for a mint julep. Hey, what's that outside? Outside? Some guy out in the rain? Aw shit. Maddie? Maddie, what's up? Let's get started on that drink. Oh, this guy looks like bad news. Morning. Hi? Hello, recently departed. Hey, that hat you're wearing kinda makes you look like Ned Kelly? I could have sworn you were standing outside literally a second ago. So, how'd this one crack it? Park it? Good morning to you too. Ned. That is Ned. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. Madeline. Piss off, Ned Ward. That's not even my full name. Isn't it, Maddie? Chase said it was. And he never lies. He never said that. Well, no. But it was worth a try. A try at what? Catching me off balance? Some shit along those lines. Mate, I am so off balance right now that a light breeze would knock me head over arse. Don't, don't push me. Hey, this mint julep is great. Just wanted to contribute that to the conversation. So, you catch the game last night? Football. No. And I do not care to discuss egg sport with you or anyone else. Don't try it. Oof. Just making polite conversation. You should try it sometime. Maybe. Not for you though. You've never come in during daylight hours before. What do you want? Nothing much. I'd like to talk to Che at some point, but it can wait, seeing he's missing? Planning on sending out a search party? Might do. It'd be a shame to lose an old friend by letting him wander into some train tracks or something. Yeah, well, shut up. He's upstairs, last I saw. What was the last you saw, Maddie? Tell me. Why are you like this? What was it? Last saw him walking upstairs. So he could be anywhere then. He's upstairs! Probably fled the country to dodge the massive time that you lot are racking up. He can't go. He can't go far. I've got him on a pretty tight leash. And in regards to the debt, uh, Ah, it's not your problem. Ah, you must not have heard. Not your problem. Shay! Your dickhead friend Ned is here. Oi, I'm a distinguished gent, not a dickhead. I'll be down in a sec. Yeah, sure, but you also work for the Council of Death. So even if you are a distinguished gent, it cancels out. Is the Council of Death like a normal city council? Except for wherever dead people live? Yeah, but the only trash that needs to be collected is right in front of me. This guy? Me? No. You. You're the trash, Ned. The trash is you. It's you. Ned the trash from hell. Because councils pick up trash. That's the joke. Oh, cool. He's he's even got a head shaped like a rubbish bin. It's totally fitting. Hey, you too. You do what? I'm not from hell. I don't care. And to be clear, Ned, in case you weren't already, you are the trash. Yeah, I get it. How long? You know how long Chase going to be? Dunno. He was busy upstairs with Ashley. Yeah, I had to hide like 5 steak knives from her. even though we had 5 steak knives. Be quiet there, mate. How long you been sitting there? I've noticed that Chase been doing this a lot. He just pops out of nowhere. Does it matter? Well, your employee's being very rude to me. So if you'd heard any of that, I keep trying to tell him. Ah, my employee. Yes. You have some catching up to do. I don't follow. Did she quit? Did you fire her for gross incompetence? Ah, far from it. There's been a bit of a shakeup in the cafe's management structure since you last visited. Oh no. Don't tell me you gave her the whole thing. Okay, I won't tell you. I tried to tell you before, man. Hey, does anyone else like mint juleps? Because this is great, I'm nearly done, but also my tongue's numb. And I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Was there something you wanted to discuss? I need a drink before we go through all that. Sure. The usual? Yes, please. How come he gets a curly straw? And that's his mouth? I thought that was his eyes. So Che, spin me a tale of how and why you handed down the cafe to this person. Well, every man's got his price. Can my price be a curly straw too? Buddy, I'll give you two if it means you'll stop complaining about numb lips. Yeah, what did you make this with? I couldn't find half the ingredients, so I put in a bunch of baijiu and chili seeds. It's got some stuff though. So it's a meat julep in spirit, if nothing else. Does this have any mint or julep in it at all? It definitely may be lacking mint, and I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of mythical julep. You asked for baijiu earlier though, so there you go. Mission complete. Maddie, I am getting very drunk very fast. Baiju will do that to you. Oh my god. Here, I think you should have a little lie down. I'll get you some water. I'm as strong as an ox. I don't need no lie down. Ishan, my dude, you absolutely need to get horizontal as soon as possible. You can sober up in one of the booths up the back. It's nice and quiet over there. I'll fight you. I'll win though. Have you get mate? Let me drink some water. Okay. Bloody hell. It would have been helpful if you told me about this before. Probably. I'm not worried about it. Maddie knew what she was getting into with this whole cafe situation. And it's natural that it might take a while for her to get a hang of running a business. Bloody hell. Bit of a dog's diner. Dog's dinner? Though, isn't it? Oh, for sure. But it'll get better. Like I said, not worried about it. Strong as an ox. Well, you might want to hold your judgment on that for the moment. I am unfortunately here on official business. Oh. You shouldn't have given you the straw then. I shouldn't have given you the straw then. No, you shouldn't have. I look quite silly. Want me to get rid of it? It's just Maddie. She won't use it to derail our conversation or make me look like a fool or anything like that. Straw? No, I'll get you one after you have a nap. You can sip the water like a normal person. I'll put it with the dirty dishes then. The sacrifices I make for this job. Hey, you met me through it. So can't have been all bad. It's a double. Can't have. Anyway. That was bloody 100 years ago. Man, really? Longer. Time flies when you're immortal, huh? Quasi-immortal. Quasi? This old rust bucket still got an expiry date somewhere down the line. What's this about immortality? Hey, you should buy more plants. Shut up! Sorry, continue. Immortality? Nothing that I'd trust you with, that's for sure. Aw, don't you wanna see crotchety old me being rude to youngsters in 100 years? Truly, I do not. The far future doesn't need amateur necromancers. You're lost? So, you two heading upstairs? Actually, Ned does, in fact, have something fairly important to discuss with you. Oh? It's about the debt you owe to the council. Yeah, I know. What about it? Maddie, it's time. You owe us over 600 hours. Shay signed the contract. The hours or the cafe. You own the cafe. So you own the debt. And tonight, I've come to collect.
I gave it all away, and now has come the day. There's nothing left to give. I waited here so long. I listened for your song, and fell right through what you said. There's nothing left to give.
Okay, I wonder if they can pay.
Nothing left to give. There's nothing left to give.
This is like an anime opening. It's the anime glasses. Okay. How are you gonna pay up, Maddie? Kind of intense. The song and dance thing. Yeah. What what do they think they are? Some sort of anime street gang? Yeah, that was the impression I got. What sort of self-obsessed jerk has their own themes? Don't be a downer, pal. No, I was talking about the dramatic encounter between Maddie and Ned. Yes. Yeah, they got chemistry. Not the romantic kind, the explosive kind. Can't leave them in the same room together or they'll kill each other. Was that a call out? I don't know. I felt slightly called out, but just slightly. Bad history? Maddie's just a serially troublesome person, from Ned's perspective. Doesn't help that she can't stop herself from pulling pranks on him. No, I suppose not. I mean, he doesn't make it easy either. I don't think he's used to having his authority questioned. It really gets under his skin. Wasn't he a famous criminal? And therein lies the irony of the situation. What a strange world we live in. This shouldn't be a depressing memory for any of us. Doodle mode is now available. You can now speak to Ashley to access Doodle mode. Oh, I'm on the second floor now. So I guess that was the end of chapter 2. Or maybe chapter 1. And the first chapter was the prologue. Delicate operation. Maybe I'll read those off stream. Maddie's inbox from Jeanette Annette. That's a name. Spirit beacon leaking. That's in 2014. Oh, Byron, enjoy dinner. I'll use protection. Anyway, from this email, it says that there's a possessed steak knife. How do I get down? I need to talk to Maddie to progress the story, but they're all downstairs. How do I get down? Okay, I had to read this, but I glanced over it. Oh well. Okay, doodle mode. Yeah? I'm curious. In doodle mode, you can draw a face for each ashling. Whenever an ashling appears throughout the game, you'll be able to see your artistic masterpiece. Okay. Well, their name's Lovelace. So I wanna a heart with a face. I have to say though that the sound the marker makes. Jacoby. Jacoby's more serious, eh? So I'll give him like that one. Okay. And then Kepler. Kepler's fun. So I'll give him a big grin. Nice. Let's check it out. If oh, back at the second floor. Yep. Hopefully the way is open. Yeah. Okay. But I drew faces on you guys. Maybe it's gonna appear later on. Let's see. Continue? Yes! All good. You guys buy anything nice? Rise and shine. Don't wanna. You shouldn't waste your last hours on Earth sleeping. Man, I was hoping that I was having a really long weird dream. Sorry. No such luck. I'm still having trouble getting my head around it. She wants you to grill stuff. Ah, for dinner? I totally understand. Want a coffee? Yeah. Just something simple. Hipster coffee coming right up. Ooh. What are you grilling, Ginger? What's going on downstairs? I didn't even know you had a downstairs. There's more to this place than meets the eye. Maddie's down there desperately trying to fix our debt situation. It sounds like she's hosting a cage match or something. Pork chops and sausage links. Ah, those are good. Well, not exactly, but she's mentioned wanting to do that. There's some wrestler called the Red Comet that she wouldn't stop talking about for a while. Huh. And then because of that, Ashley got obsessed with wrestling for a bit. And she kept trying to suplex me. Did she manage to do it? She's tiny. A couple of times. Oh. Ah! It was very humiliating. I can imagine. But to properly answer your question, Maddie's running a gambling ring. Downstairs? All by herself? It's a fairly unconventional one. By unconventional, you mean mortals generally aren't involved. The stakes are higher than usual. Oh. Coffee's ready. Come over and get it. They gamble for time, among other things. You don't sound like you're a huge fan of the idea. I'm not. It's undignified. I mean, as long as Maddie's not in danger, shouldn't it be fine? The council doesn't like it. They turn a blind eye because we don't cause trouble otherwise. But I'd rather not have to worry about bad things coming our way. Because Maddie refuses to approach the problem from a different angle. By the problem, you mean the debt, right? I was pretty drunk, but I remember Maddie storming off after Ned turned up. Yes, I'm a bit worried about her. Wish I could help. You all seem pretty nice. The thought's appreciated. Maddie will figure it out eventually, though I'm sure. She just needs time. Hey, thanks for the coffee, by the way. I just realized you haven't actually made me pay for a bunch of them. Hey, how do you expect to pay for them? Alright, no cash. If I were feeling particularly capricious, I'd ask you to pay in time. But you're a nice kid, and you need every minute you've got. You wanna head downstairs? I can see your eyes darting to the downstairs. I'm not going down, but I'm also not gonna stop you. Yeah, if that's okay. Go on then. I'll stick around up here. Catch ya in a bit. Myth VT. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the Soulmate. The stairs that led down to the basement were solid and well worn. With smooth ruts on each step, handrail that had been polished to a silky sheen through years of use. Gah. I love your model. Thank you. Right now I'm wearing glasses because the protagonist of this game is wearing them. um, no, it's not floating. I'm actually holding it right now. I have 4 arms. I'm doing something a little different today by playing a visual novel. You you're cute. You shouldn't always like stairwells. Never lingered in them for long, and he'd found them to be a good place to catch a breather. Downstairs, Maddie's audience clamored for blood. From you to me, with the understanding that your remaining moments on this plane are limited, you surrender this time freely, without coercion as agreed. Contract fulfilled, you're free to go. That's 3 in a row, you're bloodthirsty bastards. Who's next? Isn't anyone here brave enough to challenge me? I thought you came here to play with knives, you pansies. Seriously, anyone? Don't hold out on me. Do I need to pick someone out of the crowd then? Is this what we've come to? Maddie's gaze swept the audience. Keyshawn, good to see you upright. Interested in a game of skill? Me? Yes, you? Oh, sure? Give me some enthusiasm, my man. Sure. What's the game? 5-finger fillet. Some of the people in here just called it the knife game. You heard of it? Oh, finally something I'm good at. Episode 3. Rise and shine. He's got a knife. You got a lot of knives in this place. Tell me about it. Damn, this thing has a good weight to it. Of course, I wouldn't make you compete with an inferior tool. Ah. What? Sorry, I was waiting for you to segue into calling me an inferior tool. Shit, that was a low-hanging fruit, wasn't it? Next time, mate. Sure. Ishan did another experimental slash, and this time it made an audible whoosh. The spectators oohed and awed. This wasn't for them. He knew that he only had one shot to get accustomed to the blade. You done showing off? Nothing wrong with putting on a little show. Sounds like you're stalling for time. Getting cold feet, perhaps? Not a chance. Let's get started then. You know what you're wagering. Jay mentioned something about you gambling with time. It's not gambling if it's a game of skill. Yeah, I can get back at that. But that's besides the point. You're both wagering 4 hours. If you win, it comes from the cafe's balance. If I win, it comes from yours. You've got around 16 hours left, in case you weren't keeping track. Shit, only that many? Want a little extra time to play with then? Hell yes. Let's stop wasting it and get this over with. You sure you know what you're getting into? Most people are pretty shy about playing with the time they have left, especially when their tank's running as empty as yours. Yep, come on. Unless you're getting cold feet. Hardly. You've got 30 seconds. Smack the timer when you're ready. Ooh, that's a good start. Stab strong enough to drive the knife a millimeter or two into the table. We're good if you wanted to put on a show. And of course, giving spectators a show was part of the fun. You might be going fast enough to put on a show, but you're not going fast enough to win. How'd I do? 16 sets, if I counted correctly. Whoa. I couldn't do 16. That's how many Maddie beat me with. Is she gonna lose? Ah, she's gonna kick his arse. Feeling good about that result? Certainly am. Rightio then. Watch closely. Oh, I will. 16. 1. 3. 7. 15. Did you do 17 then? Poor guy, he didn't know what he was getting into. Sorry, mate. You beat me fair and square. I'm pretty impressed. He's taking this better than I thought. Earlier he was like kind of depressed that he's dead and shit. You just lost 4 hours. I aim to please. I'll be taking those hours now if you don't mind. Yeah, sure. How does this work? Just like this. You won't feel a thing. Ow. Shit. Sorry, I lied. It's done now though. Alright. Does anyone else dare to compete with me? Come on, looking for some actual decent opposition here. I'll take any challenge. Even if it's chess or something. Any challenge. I challenge you. To get everyone a drink. Oh. Rounds on me. I thought they were gonna fight. I didn't realize you were watching. There wasn't anything happening upstairs and I got bored. Right. So, you took some hours off vacation, huh? Yes, I did. Do you feel good about that? Shay, do you? I won them fair and square. He didn't know he didn't know what he was getting into. There's an obvious power imbalance here that you're exploiting. He knew the rules. That doesn't change anything. You led him into believe that he'd get some extra time. And, barring a miracle on his part, that absolutely wasn't going to happen. It doesn't matter. He's just passing through. A couple hours won't make any difference. Ooh, it's getting upset. Abidon! Is not respectful or dignified. Cheating vulnerable passers through out of their time. We're above that. You're better than that. I don't care whether you think it's dishonest or not. I want you to give that poor man his time back. Dude, you're like in debt though. But while I answered your intentions are good, you can't keep doing these things. Aren't you guys in debt because of you though? When you owned the cafe? Yeah. It breaks my heart to see you like this. And I know that you're trying your hardest. But this really, truly, is not worth sacrificing your own self-respect over. Everyone here respects you. But you gambling with ours just cheapens that. I'll give the hours back. Shame, I was pretty great with the knife. Still not as good as me. They're flirting now, since he got what he wanted. I was pretty close. She's a, she has an ahoge. It's the faces I drew. Lovelace? Yes? What form did you have before being reborn? Hmm, I think I was a crab. Come on, I'm being serious. Ashley wouldn't harvest spirit liquid from a crab. You're assuming an awful lot about how squeamish she is. As far as I can remember, I live above the streets, next to the sky. So a bird, then? Wings and feathers and such? No, not that. I do remember flying though. Were you a sugar glider? Describe? You eat insects and tree sap and flower nectar. Oh, you mean like a hummingbird? That is familiar. I wonder how Ashley found you then. Could have been anything, really. You mentioned bright lights earlier. Oof. Yeah, I'm thinking you got hit by a car. That seems likely. Is that bad? I mean, you're here now, so whether you like it or not. Shut up. I am still adjusting. Let me take a sip of water. Look at you turning into a responsible human being. Studio mode now available. I wonder if that's just like a, a pictorial? Taking photos? Ashley's journal. Why are you on the floor, man? Lovelace. I like reading Ashley's journal entries. They're entertaining. I'm guessing I have to read this, and then this door opens. Oh, is this Kishan's last moments before he died? So, from what I can gather, seems like he was pushed off the catwalk. Okay, what's studio mode, my dude? It is like a photo mode. Hmm. Okay, I'll I'll play with it off stream. Not something relevant to the current story or gameplay. Let's progress the story again. You look happy this time. I feel like she wasn't this happy earlier. Let's go. Hmm, it's Ned. You right? Yeah, I guess. Cool. Mind if I join you? Go for it. Durry? Hmm? You want a durry? I'm sorry, I. Durry. Coffin nail. A cigarette. Do you want a smoke or nah? Oh, right, of course. Yeah, sure. Sorry, it's been a weird day. Thanks. No worries. I think I'm gonna try lowering my voice for Ned. Where are you from then? Eh, you're the first to ask. I live in Collingwood. Oh yeah? Where about? Smith Street. Bit pricey up there these days, isn't it? Bet you like your avo toast. he, he's off. He is a hipster then. I've got housemates. Well, nah, I know what you mean. Bit odd, being dead and all that. Takes some getting used to. People keep saying that, but it doesn't make me feel any better. I understand. Do you? I reckon as much as anyone can. Yeah. Right. Hey, what's apple toast actually taste like? Huh? I've never had it. Can't you go out and just eat some? I'm sure Maddie could whip it up if you ask. Hmm. Avocados are a highly malevolent fruit. Don't trust them one bit. Plus, I've got this whole situation. Oh, so that's what the straw was for? You got it. So, what does it taste like? I don't know. Like avocado and toasted bread. Avocado is kind of cold and mushy, but it's got a good taste. Like peas. Eh, definitely better than mushy peas. Love me a bowl of peas, mate. Hmm. I should Google that later. Maybe that's what that person was what Ned is based off on. What? Because they're the only thing you can eat through a straw? Watch yourself. Gonna zap me with your death council powers? First off, it's the council of death, not a death council. They're totally different things. Secondly, you really think that's what we do? Walk around shooting lightning out of our fingers? Well, when you put it like that, it sounds a bit silly, yeah. We don't do anything like that. Wait, we just keep things running smoothly, is all. Harassing cafe owners to settle their time debt isn't something we like to do often. So you just keep the peace? As fucking ironic as it sounds, yeah, Ned keeps the peace. Dude, I know. Want another? Sure. I love the sunrises here. They're alright. Watch many sunrises, Ned? Not enough, no. Even semi-immortals need their sleep. I just like to sit here and watch it. Even when it's cloudy or raining, there's just something about watching the sunrise that makes it easier to deal with the coming day. Feeling optimistic all of a sudden? No, I still feel like shit. Ah, how about you, Keyshawn? Why is he glowing? Keyshawn? I don't feel great. I'm still having a lot of trouble. You guys, I'm dead. I've got only couple hours left before I have to go, and I don't think anyone here really properly understands what it's like to see your last sunrise ever without any idea of what comes next. That is really fucking terrifying. He's still not processing that he's dead. Oh my god, that's a lot of words. I'm never gonna see my friends or my boyfriend or my family. I'm just gonna pass on. I'll never know how they'll remember me or mourn me or if I'm even gonna be remembered as a good dude who tried his best or if I'll just be forgotten in a year. Dude, that's a lot of thoughts. But that good dude who tried his best couldn't even win a freaking game of five finger fillet in the basement of a cafe that basically sits on the banks of the Styx, as far as I can tell. And God, I can't even tell if that matters. What? Were the stakes low? High? I can't tell. I'm so disoriented and I'm trying to so desperately to feel something. But all I feel is that I'm slipping away with every second. I'm losing myself by degrees. And that's incredibly scary. And I don't know how to deal with it. Yeah, fair up. I actually come out to apologize for that. The game. Can it, Ned? Ishan, I shouldn't have taken that time from you. You took it fair and square. I don't feel like I did, so I'm giving it back. Believe me, I'm as surprised as you are. I don't usually do that. What's different this time? Her boyfriend spoke to her. That's my business. I can't believe you're still swindling people out of hours to try and fix your debt. Dude, I know. It's bloody undignified. And it's clear violation of the rules. I will banish you right now, my man. I thought you'd stop pulling that crap once you took ownership of the cafe from Shay. You really think doing this is going to help you pay his debt? Yes, absolutely. If you've got any bright ideas on how to do it otherwise, I'm all ears. We should have never granted you and Shay those licenses to practice. You've obviously failed to be responsible with them. You really think we wouldn't be doing it if we didn't have the licenses? Bushman, given your history, the hypocrisy on display here is astounding. That's all behind me, and you know it. I've been working on doing some good for the last 100 years. With the council? Really? Yes, we maintain the balance. You know that's you know why that's important. Sure I do. Sure do. I don't need you moralizing at me from your ivory tower. Give it a rest, guys. But I'm pulling the last day on Earth card with it. I'll be inside. Come find me when you want those hours back, Ishan. For what's it worth. I'm sorry about all of this. I've never been to the other side. I was too afraid to leave. Walk the land for decades evading the council. That's a crime they call revenancy. Staying too long, upsetting the balance. But in lieu of booting me straight to the next place, or some sort of eternal punishment, the council offered me a job. Sorry, that's all stuff you don't care about, I suppose. It's interesting enough. Nah, I'm just filling up empty air. You should head inside and grab those hours back. Truth be told, I'm not feeling especially fond of Maddie right now. She might have been dishonest with you, but even I can tell she's at the end of her rope. You might not be able to see it yet, but I think the people in there are fond of you. You think so? Maddie wouldn't offer the hours back if there wasn't something different about you. Plus that kid actually seems to like you, yeah? I guess. She kinda dragged me off and got me to hold screwdrivers for her. Trust me, she thinks you're great. Go on, go inside and say hi. I got some business to go to stick my nose into. Anyway, alright, catch you in a bit. I've got some questions about the council. Of course, I won't be out for long. Later, mate. Hey, yo. Do you want those hours back? I guess so. It's only 4 hours. I don't think it'll make much difference. If it's okay, I'd prefer that you have them. Ashley's been enjoying having you around. Just Ashley? And me too, I guess. You seem pretty reluctant to admit that, my dude. Don't psychoanalyze me. I need to take a picture of this. Sit still for a minute. Alright, lay your hand on mine and place your index finger on my wrist. This a part of your ritual or just an excuse to hold hands? Shut up. Thanks. Watch carefully and no matter what you do, don't move your hand. There's usually a binding spell I use to make sure that doesn't happen, but I've run out of reagents required and you probably don't care about that. True. Alright, yep. I give this time freely without coercion. As above, so below, I maintain the balance. I maintain the balance. He took off his hand? That's it. How do you feel? I actually feel better. Less itchy. The council are a special case. They're more similar to demigods or demons than they are to us. That's fascinating. Tell me about it. I'd have joined ages ago, but they're uptight dicks. They don't seem so bad to me. That's because you've not run into any of their ridiculous rules. Bunch of bloody regulations on manipulating life force, inserting standards on treatment of spirits. Is that why you gave me the hours back? Because Ned realized you broke the rules? No, that was within the guidelines, despite his blustering. I gave them back because I felt bad. That's all. Only so you pity me. I love that. I'm actually really into it. No, dude, it's not like that at all. Nah, you don't need to clarify. I get it. Seriously. Last day on Earth. Moving on. Fine, sure. I'm sorry. Sorry, I've gotta serve this customer. I'll help. Really? It's probably not a two-person job. Yep, come on. Anything else need doing? Hmm. Okay, you two, what's going on? Your pawns are nothing compared to the raw power of my castles. Nothing! Yeah? What's this then? Ah! My castle! Brought low by my own hubris. No, it was just a pawn. And maybe a little bit of hubris. Bishop. Knight. Ah! Your other castle and check. Check, you say. Oh, I didn't think of that. You activated my trap card. I tricked him into false sense of security. Oh man, that's embarrassing. You seriously let her outmaneuver you that hard? Yes. I'm very ashamed. I suppose the real hubris was inside me all along. Freaking love winning. Me too. I should try doing this more often. A chance win at chess. Could grow into a big winning streak, you know? You wanna play something with us? I should really head back down to the bar. There's nobody there. Come on, take a load off. If anyone really needs you, they'll know where to find you. How about I grab us all a drink? Maybe make sure there's nobody waiting down there. Then we'll play something. Won't be 5 minutes. You actually gonna come back this time? You never come back? I'll come back. Promise. Why don't you pick out a game while I'm gone? Let's find something, Ashley. What do you feel like playing today? Something... something with lots of dice. Dice it is. We'll see you in a minute, Maddie. That's a red flag. Oh, she came back. Okay. And that's why the 4th season of Robo Battle Royale was an absolute betrayal. But you still want to be on it one day. I will, yeah. Unless an indie circuit opens up. Like in wrestling? Exactly like in wrestling. Melbourne's got a local show. I want something like that. You could probably put your own local league together if you worked really hard. Perhaps you could build the robots and get people to battle them. Human-controlled bots are boring though. I want to get more of that spirit juice and put together a bigger Ashling. How big? I think I'll start at the car size, then move on for a bus adjacent form factor. Ha! I'm not sure we have enough to power one of those. We have to get Maddie to source you a large amount of it. We need liters of it, at least. That'd be super cool. Did you say it was illegal though? Well, technically. But what Ned doesn't know won't hurt him. Hypocrite. This man is a hypocrite. He'd lose his he'd lose his head if he knew half the things we were doing around here. I do know, he seems fairly lenient with you, right? He wasn't always like that. A long time before you turned up, he nearly shut me down because would you believe it's because I sheltered a criminal? What's our criminal were they? Just a minor demon on the run. I don't know what she did to get a price on her head. I just took her in when she stumbled through the door, dripping blood everywhere. Hey, that's metal. It was extremely metal. How long did you manage to hide here for? Oh, not too long, maybe 6 weeks? The time flew by, if I'm being honest. What is that? Was she from the clock realm? No, nothing like that. We bonded. Magically? How do you do that? I thought I heard you telling Maddie that sort of thing was impossible between beings on this plane. No, not magically. We were, ahem, lovers. Ew! Yuck! Ew! Happier days. I love hearing about when you were young and reckless. Gosh, what do you think I am now, huh? Old and boring? Definitely old. Despite myself, I must say you're definitely not boring. There's that patented Maddie charm. Well, you know me, I'm full of them. Oh yeah, charms, hexes, curses. That's all on your account, old man. Ah, I won't deny it. Hey, Maddie. Hey, dude, having trouble finding the kitchen? Yeah, I couldn't. I checked everywhere. It's just behind the bar, man. You can't miss it. Nah, you're not catching my drift. Just behind the bar. You can't miss it. I'm going to let him stay as long as he wants. He'll live on his own accord at some point. You feel sorry for him? Weirdly, yes. I don't usually get attached to customers, but he's a good dude. I like him. Eh, do you like him because he's nice? Or because he was a good at passing your tools over? Yes. Don't get too attached. He's not gonna be here forever. Well, I know how it works. I'm going to enjoy having him around, just like you taught me. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Ashley. That's from the motivational calendar I threw out last week. I never said that. Eh, same. I'm used to people moving on, is the point. I can deal with it. Good. I feel like Keishan's time should be coming up anytime. Nope. Ned is back. What the fuck? get hit, Ned? You gonna keep staring at the coffee stain or not? Yes? Okay, whatever. What do you want from this conversation? Hmm, I'm an open book as far as matters of life and death are concerned. Yeah, I don't want to go. I know you probably heard this from, I don't know, 1,000 people or whatever. It's not about staying around or people or wanting to go back to my old life. As wonderful and not stressful as that sounds, like, I'm not afraid of what lies on the other side. I don't think there's any point to worrying about it until I'm there. I just don't think I've spent enough time here. Cafe? No. All this, I guess you can call it this plane. Roughly speaking, I suppose so. I want to know what you did to be able to stay. Sure. Did Maddie give you your hours back? Yeah, why? Well, that's a way. You can just find enough hours to stay as a spirit, half there, half here, half gone. But it's a wretched existence. I wouldn't want to live like that. How would you find the hours though? There's only so many you can get from consenting beings, right? The crappy psychology of gambling aside, you're right, yes. So the question is, how do you do that? How do you create life from nothing? The answer is you can't, Ishan. It's impossible. There's always got to be some sort of balance maintained. Everyone who learns to manipulate the fundamental life forces understands that no matter whether you're doing good or bad things with their skills. Here's the thing though. You don't need both parties to agree. It's just a social nicety. Something that separates us from, well, people who don't do that. That's where the idea of vampires came from, for example. Those bastards. They're not special or anything, they're just dickheads. Anyway, if you can take life force from people, you can also drain it from animals or plants. But in this business, there's a lot of we don't or can't understand. One of the things we can't understand is why life force from animals and plants is tainted. It feels gross. If it didn't, everyone would take it. Consequences be damned. How were you feeling today when Maddie took the hours back? I felt like I was sleeping away. Like my mind was really foggy. It was really hard to think or put sentences together. Nobody really noticed though. Typical. Imagine that, but 10 times worse. You're foggy, but there's also something fundamentally wrong. Like you're a collection of puzzle pieces that don't quite fit together. Like an engine that's running out of oil. That sounds horrifying, right? So, should I do it? Probably not. How would I stay otherwise? Well, you could always go on the lam, just run for it. But you'd catch me. Not me, personally, but yes, the council would eventually. And that's it? That's my only option? Perhaps. Depends on how you feel about bonding your soul for eternity to a fundamentally neutral arbiter of justice. I have no strong feelings about it, one way or another. That's a meme. Isn't that the Star Wars clip? Smart arse. He gets it. Would you regret it if you stayed here forever instead of moving on? I don't know. I guess that'd be up to me, right? How do you mean? In the end, how I feel about taking a big branch in my life is just a matter of how I frame it. I can focus on what I'll regret, sure, but it's not a useful way to spend my time. If I focus on the future, on everything that's the possibility space, instead of outside of it, that's probably better for me, yeah? Sure. You don't sound convinced. Eh, I'm just ambivalent on it. I try not to think about anything too hard these days. But if you're willing to accept eternal bondage with the council, I can keep you here. It's not easy work though. You have to act in the best interest of the system, not its individual part. Bureaucracy at its finest. How did you learn to deal with it? Just took some time. When you're used to it, you learn not to think too hard about what you're doing. As long as you take a holistic view of everything, things generally shake out right. We tend to only bother the biggest rule breakers anyway. Maddie being one of them. Uh, Habitually. She wouldn't be getting so much leeway if it weren't for Jay. I don't understand that guy. He's nice. We've chatted a bit. But what makes him so special? He's provided services in the past. I can count on one hand the number of people who know as much about the manipulation of life forces as he does. He's been researching it for over 100 years. No way, he's that old? He looks like 60, max. Yep, much older than that. Wild. We're getting sidetracked though. How do you feel about joining the council? I don't hand out offers willy-nilly, you know. I'm interested, but can I have some time to think about it? How much time do you have? You've been out for nearly 25 hours. You're overdue. Put it on Maddie's tab. Yo, that's kinda inconsiderate of you, bro. Okay, I assume you're not going to stick around forever. Unlikely. If the next few hours are anything like how it felt this morning, I'll stick around until you have a solid answer. Then cool. Wanna get drunk? You're already drinking, mate. Nah, Shay told me about something pretty special he's got behind the bar. Unless it's something really special, he's probably offered me some. And even then. So you've tried the bottled soul. Nope, you got to be mistaken. You haven't seen it in person, have you? Yeah, I actually have seen it. That's quite illegal. I expected better from him. What? Kishan, my dude, why are you spilling the beans? That's not technically possible, but I'll admit my interest is piqued. Well, let's not waste any time. Oh wait, you have it right there. Damn it. This was a setup, wasn't it? Basically. You in? Fine. Oh, this looks deadly. Good thing dead people can't get alcohol poisoning. A to bureaucracy. To bureaucracy. I feel bad though, like you're racking up Maddie's tab. Yo, your orders arrived. 3 days late, mate. You got held up by a mutual acquaintance of ours. Aw shit, that explains why this is in my hair. I'll be there in half an hour. End of the line. The catabasis. is considered to be a vital part of a hero's narrative. Every hero goes to hell at every hero goes to hell at some point. And in the stories, they usually come back, which is the bit that seems weird to me. I don't think that's how it works in real life. The cafe has had a bunch of heroes come through claiming they were going to conquer hell and come back. They never returned, as far as I know. You know, it's right I gave him this face. The idea of a catabasis is that in the grand scheme of things, hell, or the underworld, or Hades, or whatever you want to call it, anyway, it's on the outside of wherever we are. Like, we're trapped inside this sphere, and we live it to go to hell. Did the ancient Greeks ever consider that maybe we've been on the outside this whole time, just waiting to get in? Maybe they did. Matter of perspective. I guess I'll ask one sometime if I ever meet one. But perhaps we're just waiting our entire lives for this. To pass through the firmament to the next place. To be driftwood that washes up on the shore of whatever the next place actually is. Seems weird, but maybe that's where we're naturally meant to be. I'm thinking it's possible that this world isn't some sort of proving ground or anything. Maybe it's just a waiting room. A beautiful, flawed, complex waiting room. Personally, I don't think there's anything like heaven or hell waiting for us. No judgment either. The world doesn't even operate in binaries or absolute. That's just flawed human thinking projected onto things that are much, much more complex than they can ever perceive. And I don't think what's waiting on the other side is even something that we can conceptualize. I bet it's cool. It's a shame that it's a one-way trip though. He just monologued. The other two didn't even speak. I wonder if I unlock a new feature. Maybe from Che, or maybe from Ned. I don't blame you. Maybe one day soon I'll be able to stop blaming myself too. You can now speak to Tuan and Hana to experience the side story. I wanna know who Tuan and Hana is. They're probably those two up there. Let me just get in and then leave. Just to open the door. Okay, I think I'll end the stream here for now. I'm not sure if I'm gonna continue Necrobarista though. As fun as it is, having to constantly talk and just read out loud is tiring. I feel like it'll be more rewarding if I had some skill with voice acting. So I'll think about it. But thanks for everyone that dropped by, say hello. I hope you guys are having a good Sunday and have fun with your moms. I'm glad it was at least very relaxing. Okay, let's see if I can raid someone. Stay safe, Ginger. have fun grilling your meats and enjoy them. Hmm. None of the people I follow are on at the moment. So I guess I won't rate anyone for now. Well, with that, have a good rest of your Sunday, guys. Um, actually, I still haven't made the schedule for next week yet. I'm still contemplating of maybe skipping next week or maybe guerrilla streams because I have a bunch of things I need to work on. But yeah, see you guys soon. I'll tweet about it. Bye.